What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel and to another video on the Golf. So, in the last video you saw me strip out all of the interior, strip the doors down, take the doors off, strip the back end down, so the lights, the bumper, take the tailgate off and take all of the glass out. This one is going to be me taking the engine out, possibly taking the suspension and things off as well. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I just thought I'd split the strip down video into a couple of videos, just to spread it out a bit really, so it wasn't all compacted into one video that was sort of 45 minutes long that no one's going to watch because it's too long. We split them down into nice sort of 15-20 minute videos. People are more likely to watch them. So, plan of attack is going to be get the car jacked up and on axle stands, get the coolant dropped out of it, probably get the front wheels off, and then I've never taken the engine out of a Golf before, so just start disconnecting bits and see if we can get it out. Luckily I bought an engine crane, so we should be able to lift it out. But first thing first, I think I'm going to take the bonnet off, make life easier, so let's get rolling. Well, that was a wrestle, but engine is out and on the floor. So, engine's out. So now it's just going to be continued to keep taking bits apart. I bought these absolute monster of an axle stand. So these are 3-ton per axle stand, and they lift to about 2 foot. So I'm going to get the body, get it onto them, away from any suspension, and just continue the strip down. We're really not far off now. And then the spit, or the rotisserie for the car, apparently is not going to be here until mid next week, which is a pain. But it's not a problem. We're not rushing this one, Daniel. We are going to take our time. Right guys, we have nearly a stripped Mk1 Golf GTI. Yeah, bit of a pain, but actually, the only certain area has been a bit of a pain. I am astounded at how easy all of these bolts have come undone. Even ones that are rusted and you've had to drop a size and knock the socket on the impact, going boom, straight off. I'm absolutely astounded. So, how is the car? Now we've got it up on some pretty good axle stands, and we've got quite a lot of room underneath that I can get all around it. I wouldn't say it's as I thought. I wouldn't say it's good. I'd say it's nearly a 40-year-old car. It's not really been looked after the best. So something that has unearthed itself is this wonderful bit on the B post. So yeah, we're gonna have to replace that. Inner wings on first glance, looking at them, don't look too bad, I don't think. Engine obviously is all out. Still got the rest of the bits in here to strip, but it's getting on a bit. I'm hungry and I need a shower, so we'll knock it on the head for today. This side is alright, but there was about there on that wing. I'll show you on this. Look at how thick that is. Look, why? What is the need for that? Why would you need to do it? I've had to sit and chisel away at it to get to the bolts, but driver's wing is in pretty decent condition, to be fair. There may be a couple of little patches that need doing, but yeah, passenger side wing is not as good. I'm probably going to suggest that needs replacing because it's. We'll see. I'll see what price things are. We've found this as well, front panel and inner wing. It's sort of gone on this corner, so if we can get part of it, or a body cut or part of a panel new, that piece can just be probably plated, and we'll beat a bit into shape for that, tack a bit in there. But this, until it's blasted, I'm not going to really know, am I? But yeah, that is not good in the slightest. Underneath, so let's see if I can show you underneath what we've got. So underneath, this has obviously had some form of child repair it, I think. And this is this patch I was telling you about. And again, yeah, there's one exactly the same so on the other side. Floors standard, it's all been crushed by people jacking it up and things. We've got a repair here as well, which is not very good. And this back seal was pretty much gone. Yeah, it's not the best, but I put it in the strongest place I can find to put the axle stand. I might move them in the morning, being in and out of it, taking the inside, rest of the inside out. So driver's side, you've got another bad repair on that sill down there. And then you come to the back and yeah, it just disappears. It's just not there. So that whole corner's gone. So that's going to take a fair amount of work to sort out, but that was sort of expected. I sort of knew that had already gone. And then the rear, obviously this has gone. And it's obviously all gone inside as well. But again, that was all pretty much expected. So this arch is going to need a new arch putting on because it's all gone. All on the inside as well. Back panel, which we already knew about. Back end, I think we've got away with it a bit. And then this is going to need an arch as well because it's gone on there as well. So I'll be making a list and pricing up some panels to see what I need to buy because, yeah, it's going to be some money in panels. And I'm going to have to fire that welder up. Luckily, I've ordered a lot of welding wire. So, on the subject of welding, in one of my, I think the first Golf video, I said I'd got very basic welding skills. Well, at that point, I'd got 0 welding skills. I say 0. When I was an apprentice mechanic, I had a little go, but that was, what, 15 odd years ago? Probably longer. So, I needed to find out, or learn to weld. I've got the idea, I've got a welder, I just never plugged it in. I just wanted someone to show me the basics so that I didn't go hurting myself with it or damaging anything. Spoke to a couple of people that had been and done night schools and things like that and had sort of got qualifications in it. I was going to go and do that, but I spoke to one of them and they said that for around the first 4 weeks they sat in a classroom, didn't get a welder. So yeah, first it was like 4 or 5 hours a night. And for the first 4 weeks, they sat in a classroom being told, don't do this. Which I don't do that. So, Facebook popped up. And a brilliant little idea of a place called The Machine Shop in Hinckley in Leicestershire. And what he's done is he has brought together engineering equipment that you might need to fabricate something on a bike, a car, in general, metal fabrication. And basically what you can do is you can pay a membership to go and use the tooling and the machinery. They've got bike lifts. I mean, they've got mills, lathes, metal folding machines. They've got powder coating plant. They've got sandblasting machines, tyre machines. They've got all sorts of stuff. I'll put a link to I'll put the website here on the screen now, and I'll put a link in the description as well. So that is a brilliant idea. They've got a workshop that you can either go and pay by the day to use the tools that they've got, or you can pay a membership, which obviously brings the price down a little bit, and you've got access to it as much as you need. Great idea. But the other thing they've done as well, which is brilliant, is he does lessons. So he does lessons in metal polishing, MIG welding, TIG welding, all sorts, bike maintenance, just all sorts of lessons that he does, which, again, click on the link, go and have a look at the website, because they do all sorts of things. And I went and took the 4-hour MIG welding lesson. I didn't really know what to expect going, if I'm honest. I really didn't know what to expect. Turned up, Bob, real nice guy, really nice guy. Yeah, walked in, said hello, and the beauty of it is you can take your own welder. So my welder was brand new, took my welder, popped it on the bench. He had a place, set it up, got it working right, explained what he was doing as he was doing it, showed me a couple of bits, talked a couple of bits about don't do this and don't do that, which was, yeah, fine. And I think I worked out that within 15 minutes of being there, I had it in my hand and I was having a go at welding. And then pretty much for the next 3 hours and 45 minutes was just me welding, different scenarios, thick melt in the corner, on the outside, thin metal, tacking, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I highly recommend you going and taking a look. If you're thinking of learning to weld, forget night school, forget all that. You don't need all of that lot. Get yourself to the machine shop, get a lesson with him. It's just, yeah, absolutely brilliant. Well worth doing. I came away feeling very confident and ready to start tackling this now. Like everybody said, it's totally different. Obviously, I was in a workshop. I'd got brand new metal. I was on a bench. It was perfect. I'm going to be welding new metal to old metal that's rusty and not the best. So it's going to be completely different. I'm probably going to hate it after I've done it. But I feel a lot more confident tackling this. Now he's explained to me how this and that works. Now, I'd watched YouTube videos on it and I would have just given it a go. But for 80 quid for a 4-hour lesson, I might as well go. He showed me what to do. Yeah, highly recommend it. Get yourselves on the website, have a look at what they do, get yourself a lesson booked, or even go down there, meet him, see what they're about, and you'll be able to yeah, use the machinery to fabricate your own things. That is my welding experience before tackling a car restoration, which probably not the best idea, but oh well, we'll give it a go. So apologies for how little footage there is in this video. My GoPro just decided to just stop recording, and yeah, but the red light was still on. I thought it was still recording, but it wasn't. So yeah, I'm missing the footage of sort of taking all the front of the grill and everything off, putting it on these axle stands, taking the fuel tank and things out. They were all filmed, or I thought they were, but they weren't there. So yeah, apologies for how little there is in this. Hopefully it's still sort of been enjoyable and enough to watch. So I just want to say a big thank you to Sealy Tools, who I'm now working with on the channel. I had Sealy kit before. I've got the welder and a few other bits. Good quality stuff, reasonably priced, lasts as you'd expect it to. And yeah, we've now sort of started working together. So I'll put a link in the description to their website and I'll put it on the screen here. Do go and take a look, because they do a lot more than you think they do. This little beauty is my new favourite tool, 12 volt, 3/8 impact ratchet. What a tool. The power this has got for taking those rusty bolts off is amazing. And when you're in a tight little space and you can't really do your ratchet in, what you gotta do? Perfect, brilliant. I don't know why I've never had one sooner. But yeah, go take a look at those guys. There'll be more of their tools featuring. I've got a load more of the tools that I'll be going through and sort of talking about over the next few videos. So I think we're gonna leave this one there then, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Yeah, until next time, enjoy.